Killua is best boy. Okay? Killua, like, I don't care what y'all say. I don't care what y'all... Killua is everything. We are going to take a moment to do our anime review. So I'm going to talk about the 3 different animes that I watched this week, and just like some sort of general like thoughts and notes and opinions on like things that I really enjoyed or things that I wasn't crazy about. So the first anime that I want to talk about today is Jujutsu Kaisen. So the first thing that I want to talk about, and this is sort of like a general note within anime, one of the things that I really love about anime is like the sort of like training / lore / learning that exists within anime. Like the idea of like you know, like all of the different like stuff within each anime universe that you learn about it is just so cool. And I feel like Jujutsu Kaisen has like a really good universe that they've created, like with the domains and everything. Like I just think it's really cool. You know, it's interesting because I know that everyone's like favorite guy is Gojo. And, like, Gojo is cool, but, like, the reason that Gojo is cool is because he's just, like, absurdly powerful. Like, he's just completely OP and, like, just absolutely, like, undefeatable. And I think that, my personal favorite character is actually the 7-3 guy. You know, the 7-3, the, like, business guy? I think that guy is, like, way more badass. Because, like, he's not absurdly powerful. He just, like, tries really hard. And, like, really, really cares about, like... I don't know, like, he's a fascinating character to me. I really loved him. And I also think that he's, like, a better teacher. I think he's, like, a better teacher than Gojo. So then we can talk about, like, the main character. This is, like, a good transition. So... The main character is cool. I like the main character. And one of the reasons that I like the main character is because of what he says about like why he wants to start doing this. When the principal of the school asks him like why he wants to do this, he like eventually he gets to the point where he talks about how like this is something that only he can do. You know, like he is this like rare specimen that can actually like handle like you know doing this. And so and what's really interesting about that is it actually ties into a concept, because like at first when you hear that you're like, that just sounds like ego. But what I really think it is dharma. And dharma sort of like roughly translates in English to like duty. And like I think that duty is a really like powerful thing that we don't think about a whole lot in today's day and age. And it can be something that, like, really helps to drive us and really helps to, like, you know, sort of, like, make us successful in today's day and world. Like, I think that if you really follow your dharma, you're going to have a pretty successful life. And so, like, I just love that concept was sort of, like, included in this anime. You know, the reason that he's doing what he's doing is out of dharma. And like that dharma was sort of like awakened in him by his grandpa passing away, which I think is like really beautiful. And then the last thing that I really have to say about this anime is I love the mix of comedy and seriousness. Like this is a common thing in a lot of animes where like it'll be a pretty serious anime, but then there will be like just some really like silly sort of campy moments, and I really enjoy that mixture. So then the next anime is Hunter x Hunter. And Hunter x Hunter, again, like I love all the lore. Like all of the stuff about like Ren and Ko and Gyo and like all of the different things that you learn throughout the show are heckin' awesome. I do sometimes like there's a lot to learn in that show. And so sometimes, like, it's actually kind of hard for me to keep up. Like, when when Gon's like ears start steaming, like I'm with him. Like I also sometimes feel like I'm like, oh my god, I can't keep track of all this. And then I just want to say like flat out that Killua is best boy. Okay, Killua, like I don't care what y'all say. I don't care what y'all. Killua is everything. I love Killua. He's the best character. Don't at me. Don't at me. He's so like I cry so much. I cry so much from Killua because like he has such a good heart, and like because of his circumstances, like he has to fight so hard to like show that, and it's beautiful, and I love it. I love it so much. Okay. So those are the things that I really like about Hunter x Hunter. A couple of things that I'm not crazy about in Hunter x Hunter. The first thing, and this one doesn't like super bother me, but it bothers me a little bit, is that Hisoka, the clown, he's like a pedophile. He's like definitely a pedophile. Like he definitely gets off on like Gon and Killua. Like when they're in like the tower and they're like fighting and like he's like edging as he's fighting Gon. Like that's like it, like I was just like not sure about this, Japan, not sure if this is okay. And then when he gets out of the water and he's naked and he's getting excited, and like both of them are just like staring at him like getting excited, like it's like and then like it's like big groomer vibes. It's big groomer vibes where like he's like raising them up to like, you know, be ready for like when they're powerful enough. Like it just like it like crosses a line just a little bit too much that I'm not a big fan of. The other thing is the first few seasons I really enjoyed. Okay, so like the exam I really enjoyed, the tower I really enjoyed, and then like the whole season with the spiders I really enjoyed. I really enjoyed all three of those seasons. And then I feel like the show wanted to continue making money, but ran out of content, and so they decided to just like throw stuff together that would work. Like it was weird. Like I'm not completely done with the show, but like there was the whole season with like the game, and like I get that like it was a game to like help train Gon and everything, so that like he would be more ready to like, you know, meet his father. Also, his father is like a total douchebag. Like I can't believe that Gon hasn't given up and been like, this guy's an asshole. Like I don't want to be around this guy. I don't want to put in all of this effort for this jerk. And so like the whole like I get that it was like training for him or whatever, but like was the card part really necessary? Like don't get me wrong, I loved Yu-Gi-Oh! Like I totally got into Yu-Gi-Oh! GX, but like and that's another thing about this show that I actually really liked is that it has like Pokemon vibes, like classic Pokemon vibes to me, which I really like. I really enjoy the classic Pokemon, and I really enjoy that part of the show. But like the card part just seemed really weird to me. I was like, I don't feel like this needs to be in the show at all. I don't feel like this is really necessary for the show to like be, you know, good. And like it could have just been the training. And then the next season, which is the season that I'm on now, and like I just started it. But then the next season is this weird season about like now it's like an alien, like a space alien bug type thing with like furry anime characters. And like don't get me wrong, like that's fine. Like there are plenty of animes that are like that are good. It's just that like it's weird that it's all being crammed into one anime. I find it strange. So yeah, that's what I think about Hunter x Hunter. And then the last one that I want to talk about is Uzaki-chan Wants to Hang Out. So this one is like my kind of anime. This one is like a slice of life anime with like some fan service, like not insane amounts of fan service, but some fan service. And I love, this is like my favorite kind of anime. Like another anime like this is New Game. I really, really love the anime New Game. And it just like checks all my boxes. Like I really like slice of life animes because ultimately, like, the thing that I'm always, like, the most interested in is sort of, like, seeing how people live their lives and, like, listening to the, like, seeing how the, like, relationships play out and everything, and that's, like, what slice of life anime is all about. And then, like, you throw in a little bit of, like, healthy fan service, and I'm all about it. Like, I love anime fan service. It just makes me feel happy and, like safe. And yeah, like, it's just all about the relationships, and I love that. I also really love the cafe owner and his daughter. I thought that this anime did a really cool thing, because it would have been really easy for this anime to become a harem anime, where, like, it was just a bunch of girls all doting over this one guy, like, you know, and that's sort of like the typical harem anime. But instead, what they did is they used the cafe owner and the daughter and the best friend, and the main character's best friend, as like boosts for the main couple. Like they're trying to get them together, and the challenge is actually like getting them together, and I actually really like that. The other thing that I really like is that they didn't make them high school kids, because like something that like Devin Nash has talked about before is that like a lot of animes, because they're a lot of the animes that we watch are like Show and Jump, which are like geared toward younger kids, are like high school kids or younger. And so like when these animes that are like full of high school kids or whatever or younger have like fan service, like it can be kind of uncomfortable. And so like the fact that Uzaki-chan wants to hang out is about college kids, I really enjoyed that. I also just have to say that I love Uzaki's shirt, because Uzaki's shirt says super huge, and I just think that's hilarious, because it's talking about her tits. And then the, hey, what's up, Good Noodle? Welcome in. And then the last thing is, Uzaki's mom is ridiculous. Uzaki's mom is such a funny, weird addition to the show. Basically, Uzaki's mom, she watches, like, these, like, terrible sitcoms, right? And so in these sitcoms, or whatever, I'm not sure, like, melodramas is probably the better word. And so in these melodramas, like, it's always, like, a man, like, doting on a married woman, right? And so when like, the main character meets Uzaki's mom for the first time, like, she thinks, there's this whole running gag that, like, she thinks that the main character is into her, and, like, he's not at all. But, like, it keeps getting perpetuated throughout the show. It's a really funny, silly device. And I love, like, the fact that the cafe owner and the daughter of the cafe owner are, like, they eat up drama. Like, that's what they're all about. They just love like seeing all of the drama. It's their favorite thing. And they have this like fun device where they like pretend to be like eating rice. Like the drama is what they're eating. It's adorable. I love it. So yeah, I honestly, like, I would recommend any of these animes. I think that Hunter x Hunter would probably be like my lowest on the list. But what's nice about Hunter x Hunter is there's like quite a bit of content. So, like, if you're looking for an anime to just, like, be able to watch a lot of, like, Hunter x Hunter is, like, it's fun. And like, the first few seasons, like, are great. And I love, like, the teacher that teaches them about Ren is, like, it's a really cool, like, learning process and everything. I really enjoy it. But yeah, just, like, a few things. And then, like, Jujutsu Kaisen, like, great action anime. And then Uzaki-chan is, like, my type of anime. I love it. So yeah, so I hope y'all heckin' enjoyed.